13 Things Not to Do When Visiting Australia Part 2. Do not rent a car with a different drop-off location. As long as you can plan road trips in a loop back to your destination, this will save you at least $300 Australian each time you rent a car in Oz. Usually it's about $300 Australian for returning your rental car to a different location. This happens in remote locations like in a road trip to Uluru. However, it is becoming common to have this extra expense added on top of the rental car booking whenever the drop-off is different from the pickup location. Do not use your mobile phone's SIM card in Australia, because this is going to cost you a fortune. Instead, buy for $2 an Australian SIM card that allows you to call landline and mobile numbers in Oz at reasonable rates. Plans start from $30 Australian for 250 minutes. For international calls, you can use Skype for free, or any international phone card for $10 Australian, which can be used with any landline for 6 to 8 hours calls. Telstra is the only provider in Oz that can guarantee a decent coverage in rural areas of Australia. Do not use your own internet when you can use the free Wi-Fi from public places, libraries or friends' flat internet connection. Internet is very expensive in Australia. Tourist information offices will tell you about free Wi-Fi places in town and give you a map with hot Wi-Fi spots. There are also apps that can identify the next free Wi-Fi near your location. Do not buy any electronics in Australia or camera spare parts. Like digital cards, memory cards for your camera, everything is very expensive. Pack all your electronic devices and extra spare memory cards with you, as these can cost you up to $40 Australian. Make sure you have a spare compact camera just in case something happens to your good camera. Do not take fruits and vegetables with you when crossing interstate borders within Australia. Quarantine law is strict in Australia, not only when arriving in Australia from abroad but also within Australian states and to from New Zealand. Especially when travelling by car from Northern Territory into Western Australia and from Victoria into South Australia, you shall not take food with you, or you will have to place it into disposal bins along your way. The fine for getting caught with fruits and vegetable is about $2.50 Australian. So please beware and do not pack any fresh food when crossing Australian states. Do not underestimate the Australian Sunday. Get your skin sun smart and hydrated all the time. Drink plenty of water and try to maintain healthy eating habits when visiting Australia. Do not buy water from the local convenience shop round the corner, it will cost you at least $3.50 Australian bottle. Buy 10-litre water canister, or from supermarkets like Woolworth or Coles, or discount chains like Aldi. This way you can save at least $2 a day on a bottle of water. These things not to do in Australia will help you better plan your trip, thus saving money on your daily budget, which will result in hundreds of dollars, if not 1,000. Thanks for watching.